I started it actually, it was great having COVID last year, because the year before I was finishing the other book and selling it. So with COVID this year, I thought, well, I'm going to start another book. And someone told me a story about a father that never ever came home to his children way back in time, quite a number of years ago. So I decided to set mine in the 1960s, and it's set in Wales in the UK, and there was a mother and father, a 13-year-old daughter, and twins, boy and a girl of 6. The mother was due to have her next baby, and they both died. So the father had to go to sea, and he left the 13-year-old girl to look after the rest of the family till he came home. He'd be away a couple of months. He was working on a cruise line way back then, and anyway, he never came home. So the whole book is about the girl and the twins growing up. How are they going to manage without both parents? More fractured souls. Both of them are fractured. The father's fractured because he's stuck in another country. He committed a murder, and he can't get home to Wales to see his children. He'd never get through immigration. So, and the children back home don't know what happened to their father. And of course, the 13-year-old thinks, well, maybe he got lost, maybe he fell overboard, you know, children's ideas, but they don't know at all that he was even alive. So all they worry about is what happened to their dad.
Where did you get this?
Well, just because someone told me about their father not coming home, I can't. And then I suddenly thought, I might set it in another country, because so far with all my books, they're set in Australia. Now, this murder, the guy that murdered someone, he murdered him in Sydney because he got off the ship and got into the wrong company, especially with a girl. And so he murdered a guy, and then he's on the run. So he has to change identities very often, and he also has to change his appearance. The police catch up with him quite a few times, but they never quite catch him. And I won't say too much more, because there's other stuff that happens, and it's mostly set in outback Australia, because he thinks if he gets work on properties, no, he won't be found. So, but he gets into a lot of trouble.
Okay, where can you buy this book?
Buy it off me, but on my website, probably the best. And word gets around with my books. People tell other people that have read it, and they come ring me up. But other than that, I'm going to see Bookface if they can take a few of my books again. They're pretty good. And that's about it.